On. Alrighty, welcome back to... I've done that every single episode, you know that? Lexx&Brad Recap Reality. Once again, Lex is not with us for this episode, and Tommy is the co-host for this episode once again. We are going to be recapping episode 7 and 8 of Big Brother 16. And that's basically everything. Because we missed recapping yesterday because I was tired as hell. Alright. Tommy, what do you want to start talking about? Let's just talk about the basics of what happened in episode 7. And let's talk about Devon winning the power of veto and using it on Brittany. Tommy, give us some insight.
It looked like a very difficult veto comp. As you can tell, everyone was just the only two people that were actually doing okay in that comp were Devin and Derek, and I didn't think Derek wanted to win that, so Devin won it, and I was very surprised him actually considering what he did and taking off Brittany. I don't know what changed his heart. Maybe he had like a wet dream about her that one night. I don't know. I mean, I really don't.
They had a few conversations apparently or whatever, and yeah, it turned out that Devin said, hey, if I save you, blah, 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 whatever. And then they made the whole little Delios goes, and then Devin told Brittany about how throwing the Battle of the Block competition and all that stuff. But I couldn't care less if he used a POV on her or not. I mean, I think she's absolutely sexy, but I couldn't care less if he used it on her.
She a MILF.
Yeah, big time MILF of 3. What else happened in this episode 7? See, I missed episode 7. I only know what happened because I got the feeds and everybody else talks about it, so I knew who on the POV and all of that and such. But so did anything special happen in episode 7? Any fights?
The beginning of the episode, Caleb and Devin had a little powwow, and it was just that whole thing. And then Devin with his house meeting in the HOH room, with the bomb squad meeting, and that's pretty much it. It was a very uneventful episode, really, but it was okay. And Team America.
Oh yeah, Team America. Let's talk about that. Our Team America is Donnie, Frankie, and Derek. What are your thoughts on Derek and Frankie being a part of Team America with Donnie?
Well, I like the fact that Derek and Frankie are in it only because they're actually smart and they would know how to turn it into their advantage, you know what I mean? And kind of like what we saw with America's Player, I don't think that since it's a 3-person alliance, I don't think it will screw them over as much as it did Eric Stein, because it's not like, from what the missions look like, they don't look like anything what Eric had to do. The missions were like, spread a rumor that a house guest is related to a famous star, or someone, or spread a rumor where a house guest is related to like a BB All-Star or something like that, something stupid like that. It wasn't as game changing as America's Player was.
Yeah, no, I'm kind of glad that the whole Team America idea isn't like the America's Player thing, how like America actually chooses who they are gonna vote for and stuff. I'm so very glad about that because like, honestly, Big Brother, I was actually writing it in a little blog thing. I think Alex Grodner and that rich guy, whoever the hell his name is, the executive producer, I think that Big Brother and CBS and all that's coming up with ideas to fix the fuck-ups that they've had in past seasons. Big Brother 9 was a massive fucking, it was just a disaster. Big Brother 13, they came back, they had the golden key. That was a fix for Big Brother 9, right? Big Brother 8, they had America's player. His game was fucked because America decided his fate. He couldn't play his own game. Big Brother 16 comes out, they have the Team America twist, where it's 3 people, but America only makes decisions on what they want to see happen. Challenges and stuff in the house, give them challenges to do in the house. It's not, hey, we're gonna vote for you guys, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that. No, this is just basically America. If they want something to happen funny in the house or something foolish, boom! Those 3 are there to do it, you know? So it's not as bad as season 8, and it's just a fix for America's player and Eric Stein and what happened in Big Brother 8. His game got ruined because of America's player twist. So, yeah, but my thoughts on... No, go ahead.
Well, I mean, and it's funny because about 96% of all people who watch Big Brother know that Eric Stein's game was fucked up. And we all said it, he deserves to return more than Janelle or Brittany Haynes. We all said that. So why the fuck has he not returned? I'm sick of seeing Janelle, like, this is what this was her 3rd time playing, and Eric Stein, whose game was fucked, only got 1. It was the same thing with Annie, too. I think Annie should return. I loved Annie. Annie was one of my favorites. Annie was playing 2 games. She was playing the Saboteurs game and her own personal game, which was kind of like the same with Eric.
Yeah, but what you're saying with Annie and Eric, Eric still wasn't allowed to play his own game. He was allowed to talk to who he wanted to. He was allowed to align himself with whoever he wanted to. He was aligned with Dustin when America voted him out against Dick. So that's Eric's personal game and America's player's game, and they kind of clash together right there in a lot of spots, because how's he supposed to play any game if America's going to decide the fate?
Right.
And like when Dick won HOH in Final 6, and Julie Chen said, I'm gonna tell the person to take everybody, walk everybody back into the house, whoever's name I said, because it was double eviction night, Jessica went home and then Eric went home. She's like, whoever I tell to walk everybody back into the house, it was Final 5, that's the person that America wants you to get nominated. So then she's like, Danielle, please walk everybody back in the house. Then Eric had to try to get Danielle nominated when Dick was HOH. Like, America, did you really want, fucking, you know what I mean? And there's a lot of times in the game in Big Brother 8 where America obviously didn't give a flying fuck about Eric that much, because there was a lot of stupid things that they made him do. I love Evil Dick. Evil Dick's my favorite player of all time. I absolutely enjoy watching him on both seasons that he was on, even though he was only on 6 days in Big Brother 13. He was still on TV quite a bit. But Evil Dick never would have won Big Brother 8. Yeah, he would have. Yeah, he would have. Yeah, he would have. I just stopped myself.
He hit his mind.
Yes, he would have.
If Evil Dick didn't win BBA, who would have won it? Eric or Zach?
Well, if it wasn't for America,
Agreed?
I've had this friggin' discussion with people many times. I contradict myself all the time, because I sit back and say, it wasn't just America's player, it wasn't just America that made sure that Dick wouldn't go home that week against Dustin. It was the first jury member vote off, and it was Dustin versus Dick. And I always say, if it wasn't for America, Dick would have went home. Well, I also think about it, I contradict myself, because I also say Dick wouldn't have went home even if Eric wasn't America's player, because Eric did say many times in the diary room, you know what, Dick has changed my mind and shit. He's like, you know what, good choice, America. I vote to evict Dustin and all this other shit. But anyways, I don't know, I contradict myself all the time. So technically, yeah, Dick would have possibly still... We don't know. Dick won. That's all I give a shit about. But the fact of the matter is, who would have won if Dick didn't? Man, I don't know. That's a whole different game. If Dick would have went home when there were still 7 or 8 people left or whatever.
Oh,
or
yeah.
9 people. If he would have went home and there was 9 people in the house, like, nah, I don't know, man. That would be 8 people left when he leaves to go
Yeah,
home.
because right after Justin went home, you still had a lot of big name players there. You had Zach, you had Eric, you had Jen, Danielle was still there. You know what I mean? Jessica, yeah. So I mean,
And
we don't know,
Amber.
and we never. Oh, and I avoided saying her name for a reason. I avoided saying her name for a reason.
Lexi knows how I
Sorry,
feel about it.
Lex.
Yeah. But regardless, yeah, no, we just got extremely off topic. But still, YouTube folks, once again, if you
We
haven't
did.
seen BB-8, watch BB-8 because it's an amazing season. What were we even talking about? Team America twist. See how easily you can get distracted when you talk about Big Brother and shit. Hey, the Team America twist, yeah, it's Derek and all that. I personally don't like Derek. I don't like him. I don't like his gameplay. I could care less if he's in the house for another week, another day, another second, another month, another year. I could care less. I don't like seeing him on TV. He's ignorant and he's a piece of shit. You people who are American and don't watch live feeds or anything wouldn't understand because I am a Canadian and he is extremely ignorant to the people just north of you guys. If you do not know who is just north of you guys, slap yourself in the face, pick up a globe, and look on the country just above you because it is the beautiful country of Canada. And he's very ignorant and doesn't even know that. If you don't know that, you deserve a punch in the fucking nads. Anyways, I don't like him as a person right now or a player. Who knows? I might like him eventually. Frankie, I didn't like him at the beginning. I've developed a like for him. But I still hate the fact that he's Ariana Grande's brother. Whatever, what can you do? I don't hate him or nothing anymore. And, Donnie, I absolutely, speak English. I absolutely love Donnie. I think he's amazing. He's hilarious.
Oh, yeah.
He's a good player. He's actually smart because he plays so stupid. You know, like he plays like the biggest idiot ever. And everybody's falling for it. But some people are saying like, you know, he's probably like a super genius. Devin and Caleb. But, no, like he plays so dumb and it's so funny. Just the shit he says is so quirky, but it's so funny. That's my thoughts on Team America.
Like I said, I like Donnie. I've liked him ever since, I saw his pre-interviews. You know what? He's a very smart guy. He knows the game. He's watched every season. Frankie, I said this before. I did not like the fact that he was Ariana Grande's brother and the fact that he's going into. And I question his strategic ability after he won the first HOH because we all know you should throw the first HOH. But I mean, to be honest with you, he's actually pretty smart as well. You know what I mean? I got respect for him as a player. You know what I mean? Derek, I'm going a different route. I do not have the feeds, but I think of him as a very smart, very strategic player, and I do like Derek too.
Yes, sir. And that is Tommy's thoughts on Team America. All right, let's move on to what happened last night's episode. Holy hell! Let's talk about the friggin' explosion after the POV meeting.
Ooh.
With Paula, Zach,
I don't know,
Brittany,
but
Devin.
it was absolutely madness. On Wednesday night's episode, after the POV ceremony, they start playing the thing, and then they go to Brittany's like, oh, can I say something? And then they stop the music, and then they start playing again, and they tell us, wait until tomorrow for Al. I'm like, fuck you, I wanted to hear about it today, on that day. But I had to wait until Thursday, but I wasn't able to watch it yesterday, so I just watched it this morning. Absolutely madness. I knew it was going to get leaked that Paola threw the comp, and she's trying to play it off like, no, I didn't throw the comp. Yes, you did. Even though you're dumb, we know that you're not dumb enough to, throw a competition that was as easy as that competition. And then Zach was going off the rails of the crazy train, man. He kind of fucked himself. He fucked his friendship with Frankie. Of course, him doing damage control and all this other shit. But really, all you had to do was just sit back, lay low, and shut the fuck up, and you would have stayed in that house anyway. He stayed it anyway, 10-2 vote, but you would have had a 12-0 vote if he sat there and just shut the hell up. In fact, he shouldn't even have been on the block. He was telling Devin, put me on the block, put me on the block. Guess what? The motherfucker's gonna put you right up.
Yeah, no, it was hilarious. I love the drama. That's why I'm
Yeah.
a big reality fan. I love the drama. That's why I tune in. Obviously my favorite player, like I said, is Evil Dick. What is Evil Dick most associated with? The best fight in the history of reality television. He is drama all on his own. That's why he's my favorite player of all time. And just the way he talks, and he smokes a mile a minute, and it's just fucking like, I smoke cigarettes all the time too. But, the fact of the matter is that, yeah, Zach is an idiot. I didn't like Zach from day one. I didn't like him in his pre-interviews, and I still don't like Zach to this day. He says that he is straight. The guy's gay. We've gotten to this conversation in the last recap we did. I don't like him that much. Paula, I don't even think she was slapped in the face with a grade 12 diploma, okay? Let alone actually having one. She is so damn stupid, it's not even funny. I mean, she's not, like, I don't mean to be mean, but I like, she's just so damn stupid. There's not a cell in that brain that's smart, And she tries to talk like she's so smart and all these other things, and it's just like, you're not smart at all, bitch. You're stupid. You don't know how to play the game. You probably got one or two tips from Gina Marie. And Gina Marie didn't even know the game that much. She luckily made it to final two. And then there was Brittany, who is absolutely sexy. I think she is the sexiest house guest in the history of Big Brother. That's just my opinion, people.
Ooh, I wouldn't go that far.
Just my opinion. I personally think she is. She's got 3 kids and she has a body like that. Yeah, she's the sexiest house guest in the history of Big Brother. Okay. That's just my opinion. And I think she's just the cutest thing anytime she opens her mouth, so I could care less what the hell's going on. I'm just in awe when I see her face. So I can't really say that I think she's stupid or something, because she's not, in my opinion. She's cute, sexy, she's intelligent. I love her. Love her. And then there was Devin, who just sat there with a big fake smile. Like Zach was saying. You're just going to sit there with a big fake smile. I hate when Zach does that. Did you even notice how he does that with his hands all the time? He's like... and like clapping his hands and stuff. What'd you say?
Oh no, I was just saying, I was like, yeah, it was funny.
Yeah. I thought, who was it that attacked his daughter? Was it Paula or Zach? Which one was it of the two? It was Paula, right?
Paula.
Man, as soon as she said that, I was like, yeah. I was like, oh shit. I was like, yeah. Oh, it was awesome.
It's about to go down.
Yeah, and then everybody's face was just like, and then Donnie was hilarious. He's like, oh my god, I love being here, a front row seats. And then it just shows him going back and forth. I was just like, yes, Donnie. See, that's what's fucking funny about that guy. He's hilarious. But, I love being at the center of attention. I got a front row seats and I'm not even involved in it. Fuck's sakes. But, yeah.
I can just imagine.
Go ahead.
I can just imagine Donnie pretty soon just cursing out Devin. Shit, would that make great TV?
Yeah, it would. Yeah.
That would probably... It would be close enough to overtake Dick in the greatest reality fight in the history of reality television. Just watching it would be gold.
It would be absolutely hilarious to see that happen. You know what I thought was, like, the other funny thing that Paula said, and I thought it was hilarious. I don't hate her, but I don't think she's smart. I don't think she's a good game player or anything like that. But the funniest thing Paula said during that, aside from when she brought the kid up, the daughter, and I was just like, oh shit. But, the funniest thing she said, she's like, Devin, you got 5 personalities, and every one of them suck. I was like, oh my god. It was just funny the way she said it to him. It was just like, comical. It was just a giant drama fest, and it was funny drama. So I enjoyed every second of it.
Yeah.
Let's move it on.
What the fuck was she doing?
Down. Okay, go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh, I was gonna ask you, what the fuck was she doing at the if you don't come. She was like strutting and all this other stuff. I'm like, what was she doing? It was like we were watching a striptease going on or something. I mean,
It's called throwing.
she must have thought, yeah.
The people throwing competitions this year, honestly, if Dan Giesling is honestly sitting at home and watching every episode of season 16, he probably wants to punch every single person that has thrown a competition in this season. Because they are the worst throwers of competitions I have ever seen in my life. Dan Giesling's probably sitting at home going, what the hell is this? Throwing competitions? That's not friggin' acting. Dan Giesling is the thrower of competitions in Big Brother.
Oh yeah.
Anyways,
When he needs to win an HOH, he will win the HOH. If he doesn't need to, he won't win it. He doesn't want it. That's what made him such a great player.
Yeah. Let's move on to. What else happened funny in that episode? It's like actually.
And Paolo and Zach. Well, Paola and Zach were going at it outside
on the couch
for like a couple of minutes.
And then Pow was like, friggin'.
And then Paola trying to get Amber and Derek involved.
Yeah, and then Zach's like, see, you always get other people involved. You know what I mean? Like, why are you gonna do that? Why are you getting other people involved? It's like, fuck, stop clapping, you retard. Anyways, that's just what he does, and it pisses me off. Anyways, yeah, that was a pretty exceptional fight, I suppose. We also seen, oh my god, Victoria was on camera for once. When she voted to evict Paola, she was on camera. It was surprising. I forgot she was even in the house.
Same thing with Jocasta.
Yeah, Jocasta too. It's like, holy hell. You're in the Big Brother house? It's like... But, let's talk votes. Let's talk 10-2 vote. Paola is evicted from the Big Brother 16 house. The 10 votes and the 2 votes. The 2 votes to evict Zach were Donnie and Jocasta. And the other 10, obviously, were the rest of the idiots in the house voting. Zach stays. Devin doesn't know what to do. He tells Frankie when Frankie tells him that the plan has changed, that Zach's staying. He doesn't know what to do. So he sits back and says, I'm not a part of the bomb squad anymore, dude. I'm here to win competitions, I guess. I'm just gonna have to win every competition I can. And that's how I'm gonna have to win the game. Because, obviously, I'm out of the bomb squad, dude. Okay, dude? So, dude. Devin says that a lot, too. So, anyways, he says all that to Frankie, because Frankie blows up the idea that Derek and Caleb and all them want to vote to save Zach. So he's pissed off, says he's out of the bomb squad. And, Zach stays, and then, Frankie, what he said to him was like, I guess we're not 8 + 1? Because Devin, earlier on in the episode, I forgot all about this, earlier on in the episode, like an idiot, decides to think, Zach's definitely going home because I said so. So he brings up Hayden into the HOH room and says, hey dude, this is the bomb squad. Just blowing off his lips like he did before. And all of a sudden Hayden, who was a part of the Christine, Nicole, and himself alliance, now knows that Christine was in another alliance, the Bomb Squad, but he also knows about the Bomb Squad, and then Devin puts him on the spot in front of Frankie, Caleb, and himself. Like, sits there, looks at Hayden, and he's like, dude, do you want to be in the Bomb Squad, or do you not want to be a part of the Bomb Squad? Just let me beef myself up here real quick. And that's what Devin looked like all freaking beefy and fucking, you know? And then Hayden's like sitting there, he's like, yo man, I love the idea, da-da-da-da-da-da. He was intimidated. He probably will say he wasn't, but he was intimidated. Anyways, that also happened in the episode. We'll get you to talk all about it, Tommy, in a second. That'll happen in the episode. Then it turns out that 10-2, bam, DJ Palaszczuk is evicted. Zach says Devin's worst nightmare has actually come true in the Big Brother house. He now is 100% playing for himself. And, who won HOH? Derek and Nicole! Oh my god, was I so happy when I seen Nicole win that. I think she's the cutest little thing. I was so excited when she won HOH. As for Derek, that's what you can do with your HOH, bud. Stick that where you know where, okay? But Nicole, I absolutely love when she won HOH. She's just the cutest little thing.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I'm happy for her. Derek, not so much. Regardless, what are your thoughts on everything that I just recapped?
I was super stoked that Nicole won it. Derek going off the wall, landing on the 25, the 28. I'm like, oh, I knew he was gonna get that 28. And as soon as he got it, I was happy. I mean, like I said, I like Derek. I like him a lot. I think I like him as a good strategical player. Same thing with Zach. I think he's a complete douchebag, but he's a good strategic player. And the fact that Derek and Nicole won it, those two are so fucking smart. I know it for a fact, and I can guarantee you this. Devin will not be put up on the Sunday episode. He will not be competing in Battle of the Block, and he will probably not be competing in the veto, unless if he gets drawn for his token. And then his ass is going to be backdoored, because Derek and Nicole know how to fucking play this game properly.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. Now, no, I understand where you're coming from. I don't really have thoughts on it. I could care less what's going on. Honestly, I'm just here to look pretty. But no, Derek winning. I've already voiced my opinion on Derek and all that, so I mean, you're pretty stupid, all you YouTube video watchers, if you don't understand my opinion on it all. Nicole, I already said, fuck, she's just the cutest little thing, she's just so cute, So I was happy when she won it. Whatever. I hate being part of the explosion. I don't even know what to call it anymore. Ain't the bomb squad. I mean, you might as well just invite the rest of the house in. Cause Devin already, he already just started inviting. Just tell the whole house, we're all a team, we're all an alliance, we're not evicting nobody. Anyways, so that was fucking funny, but I don't, whatever. On to a softer note, moving from Big Brother, wait, you know what, before I say this, Tommy, do you have anything else about Big Brother that happened in the last 2 episodes? We're almost at our half-hour point.
I got nothing.
Nothing? Alright, so that is Lexx&Brad Recap, and I'm gonna call it today for the Tommy and Brad Recap of reality, and that was bb16, episode 7 and 8. Yeah, 7 and 8. Okay, God, I'm like fucking senile or something over here. Okay, that was our recap for episodes 7 and 8 on Big Brother 16. We told you everything from top to bottom that we can remember at least. You know what? Here's the deal, YouTubers. If you're actually gonna watch, viewers, leave comments. And I mean leave comments as in leave structural comments. So that we know, sitting here, what more to do and what more to actually, talk about in our recaps. Because we sit here and we just go with it. We go with the flow of things. We don't actually have a set plan going into these usually. We just kind of have a go with the flow. So if you guys have better stuff for us to do, or better ideas, or even just a regular idea, and we'll give every single idea a thought. Just leave a comment in the comment box. Or yeah, that's pretty basic, people. Okay, anyways, I'm going to switch over to, I don't care if any of you watch it, but this is a recap of a reality television show. And I just remembered that The Amazing Race Season 2, The Amazing Race Canada Season 2 has just begun on Tuesday. There was 11 teams set at 11. You see what I did there? 11 teams. There was 11 teams. That's 7 plus 4. There was 11 teams set out on an adventure across Canada. They started off in Jasper, Alberta, just about an hour and a half, 2 hours away from me. And then they had to go all the way to Victoria, BC, and all this other crap. They had to do a bunch of different cool challenges. They had to do this Navy thing where they went down into a ship that was sinking, and they had to fix all the holes so the water would stop leaking in. It was really cool. Anyways, my favorite teams in there is Bob and Rex, the gay couple. I honestly didn't think I would like them, but I got way too many laughs from them last night when I finally watched it last night. Bob and Rex, because they're funny as hell. And Alain and Audrey, which is weird because they're from Quebec, and everybody who knows me knows I don't like Quebec. I kind of like Comrack or whatever the hell his name is because I can't pronounce it, and his mom, I can't remember her name, but they're cool people too. It's the first episode. People give me a freaking break here. I'm not gonna know all the names off by like, Anyways, those are 11 teams. They're racing across Canada. It's awesome. If you want to check it out, if you're in Canada, watch CTV or CTV2 in the HD channels, way up in the 200s or way down bottom by CBC and such. If you're in the United States of America, type in ctv.ca/The Amazing Race can. That's it. And if it doesn't work in the States, because I have no idea, because I've never actually gotten anyone in the States to try it, if it doesn't work in the States, look it up on YouTube or something. Somewheres eventually is going to have The Amazing Race Canada Season 2. And it's going to be a good one. Even though all y'all probably don't give a shit about it, but I do. I love it. Love it! Okay, anyways, that is, once again, the recap of reality for Lexx&Brad. Only Tommy is playing as Lex. I'm still Brad. It says right there. Hit subscribe. Hit like. Comment, once again, for ideas, what you think. Share the hell out of our videos, because I'm sick and tired of myself. And Tommy has helped. Nat has helped a little bit. I'm sick and tired of us doing it. All the promoting. If you people like watching us so much, which I have had comments from people saying they do really, really enjoy it, it's going to get so popular, it's so cool, then why the hell ain't you helping us out any? You know? Just do your best. Please help us out. It'd be really, really appreciated. I love it. Share videos, like our videos, subscribe. Speak English, you fucking moron. Okay, subscribe, like, hit the share button. All over social media. Facebook, da-da-da-da-da. Join us on our Facebook page at, what the hell did I call it?
Lexx&Brad Recap of Reality YouTube Facebook page or something like that.
That's it exactly. Only Facebook is a capital FB. That's it. That is our Facebook page. It's nothing special, but go ahead. Join us up on it. And or follow me on Instagram at EvilDickDonato IG or Bradley for 11. Or Tommy, go ahead. You want to shout yourself out a little?
Yeah, sure. Instagram, Tommy_Giuliano, Giuliano. It should be at the top, I think. I don't know if you don't know how to fucking spell it. No one fucking does. On the top. I'm on Instagram too, Tommy Giuliano. And, real quickly, fuck you, LeBron, go Heat.
Let's go Cleveland Canadians! No, I'm a Toronto Raptors fan. So fuck the American teams. That's what I gotta say. Anyways, alright. Thank you everybody for watching.
Bosh.
What?
I said sorry we took Bosh.
Keep them. Okay, that's it for today's episode. Thank you very much, Tommy, for filling in as co-host for the Lexx&Brad Recap of Reality episode. Oh god, what is it? Is this episode 4 or 5 for us? I don't fucking know. We're recapping 7 and 8, so whatever the hell it was, take off a few, minus the X, and take out the dick, and you're good. Oh god, that's just rambling on. Anyways, thank you very much everybody for watching. Please subscribe, hit like, share our videos, and keep tuning in because we really appreciate the support that all y'all are giving to us. It's really cool. As for Tommy Giuliano, I am Brad the Brewer, and this is the recap of reality.